Alright, I'm just doing a recording of Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. Just because I felt like it. I'm not gonna lie. This is like mostly just because I've kind of failed to record any actual gameplay before this. And that was on my laptop. And I used to just play on this during like my free times at college on the campus. And had some issues with my computer, lost a bunch of saved data, and then now I'm starting from scratch. So I'm recording it this time. Because fuck it, why not? Warrior, honestly, we're not even gonna do warrior. We're gonna do fucking paladin, because paladin's top G, if we're being real.
How you doing?
Hello. How you doing?
We like,
How
the coke name boy, see?
Hello.
It was Steven, actually. Steven's the boy. Just gonna go for like a...
Hello.
Look,
Greetings.
sensitivity heavy. Alright, we're just gonna get some cool ass luck in here. Yeah, that works. Get a little facial hair up in here. There we go. Get a little skin tone. You know, your boy got to be kind of red. All right. Give him some gray hair. Cause I don't know why I just gray hair. And we just gonna start. I don't know where I don't even really have plans for this video. I just kind of want to. I'm gonna get my boy up to level 20, cause last time I got him and the sorcerer, or what's the sorcerer? Yeah, I had him and the sorcerer up to mastery rank. Sorcerer actually I got up to like level 30, and then I lost all my save data, and my dumbass didn't put it on the cloud save, so I just lost all that. It's a horrible feeling because I still have the achievements for it. I just don't have. I just don't have proof of it, which is funny. It's real funny. But anyhow, you guys are gonna see a master work here. You know, I got a lot of hours in this game. Like, you know, like dead ass, I probably have like maybe 20 hours in the game almost. It doesn't take that long to get somewhere. For real, especially since I just kind of like the moment I die, I just kind of go back to back. Normally, I start off with the paladin because the paladin's a lot of fun, but like, I don't know, he gets really easy after a point. So I just kind of, I put him down. I had to put him down. And then I got into like the sorcerer, and I thought the sorcerer would be kind of boring because normally I'm not really a magical type. I kind of like to be up and close and personal. Like to hit people with the melee, you know. I like to be in people's faces, but I don't know, the sorcerer just like creates like some stupid fun builds. So, you know, I just had to stick with that for a time. And let me just say, if anybody ever gets into this game, you gotta try out the sorcerer. If you get the sorcerer, try out the sorcerer. The sorcerer's crazy. Paladin's cool. Paladin's a good starter because the shield's kind of busted. I'm not sure if they nerfed it though, because I've been getting hit by these projectiles recently. Like, you should just automatically block them, but you know, if you're skilled like that, you know, just play paladin. Just play paladin. Usually, like these the first couple of games, starting off, I guess you're gonna have a couple deaths at the start because they kind of swarm you a lot. There's a lot of mobs at the start, and they do hella damage. So realistically, the best I only choose paladin just because you get this stun at the start, so you can kind of crowd control a bit, get a little nice CC, so sort of prevent them from crowding on you, which I like that a lot. I don't know if other people would be like, nah, I'd like to stay far away, because in that case, if you do, then you probably just play like the ranger or something. But I play the ranger, I don't think you start off with the wizard at the beginning, so ranger be your best bet. Warrior is pretty fun too. I've not put a lot of hours into him yet. But I mean, seems like a lot of fun. You get to start with Nax, a lot of like rage attacks, so you can kind of just like run through shit. But I don't know, if that's your preference, you know. I'm gonna say this game gets kind of crazy later into it. Like if you've gotten at least like level 15, have a decent amount of items, it'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody else is like autistically addicted to this game like I am, because like I don't know, roguelikes just hit my brain different, you know. Like I just like monkey neuron like activation. Like the moment I get to, I don't know, unlock like different skills in a game, like different items and set up builds, like it just like it hooks me. I'll be there for hours just playing that one game and then probably stop for like months. Like that's honestly the case with this game. Like the moment I lost my save, I just kind of stopped playing. I haven't played it since February, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I was actually interested in doing some recordings on BioShock, and yeah, that's the crowding right there. Yeah, anyways, I was kind of interested in doing some recordings on BioShock, figuring that out, seeing where I can go with that. Because the story's really cool. The game's it's kind of weird to play, just because I've never had so many like inputs that were available to me, you know? Like there's a lot to do in that game. I'm not gonna go on a tangent about that. At some point I do plan on doing some recordings for that, and maybe invest like some hours. Probably not be like get super experienced, but you know, like, just to show it off, just to yap my mouth off and play some games. Anyway, so this video is just gonna be a lot of me dying and going straight back in, so be prepared for that. Be prepared for many deaths. Anyway, where else did I want to go from here? I don't know when it's gonna be when I upload this video, because right now I'm I'm recording this shit in like mid-March or mid-April actually. So I don't know when anybody's actually gonna see this, because I don't even know if I'm gonna edit it like the same week that I'm recording it. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. College has been kind of interesting. If any of y'all in here are like, you know, college kids, you getting that little grind on, you know what I'm saying, trying to go somewhere, you get it. Like I'm sure all y'all have like certain things you want to get done and you kind of can't get to right now, and so, you know, I feel you. It's kind of rough, especially this day and age, you know. It's just like a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of things you can do nowadays. Like obviously there's YouTube, there's coding, you know, you can make games, websites, whatever, really. There's just a lot of accessibility, especially with the internet. It's like you could start anything right now by yourself, and it's kind of crazy and it's kind of overwhelming. So I don't know, I kind of wish all y'all the best, whoever's watching, whoever's just like trying to make something for themselves. I wish y'all the best. Hopefully y'all can figure out what y'all trying to do and do something crazy. And you know, maybe say something to me, bro. Maybe shout out, you know, number one here, number one fan. I don't know if I'm gonna end up reading comments for this video, but I'm gonna just kind of like put questions out there. If like any of you are actually like working on games right now, and you know, hit up in the comments. How do you start off? Like, I don't know. How do you start off like I guess motivating yourself to do it? You know, 'cause I've been kind of curious about doing it. I haven't really started off yet though. I've done coding. I've done like JavaScript, you know, a little C#, you know what I'm saying, a little MATLAB. You know, I'm an engineering major, so MATLAB's kind of a given. But you know, me personally, I'm not even really a fan of MATLAB's code. Maybe it's just because I started with JavaScript, but MATLAB looks kind of weird to me. I'm curious if anybody else feels that way. If anybody's watching these videos, let me know how y'all feel about MATLAB, honestly. That shit kind of, you know, I mean, it's not difficult. It's not difficult to understand. It's just the little subtle differences. The little subtle differences get me, right? I don't know how much armor value we're gonna build up in this first session. I don't even really have that good of gear right now. So like, I don't know, my armor's not really stacked up for it. You know what I'm saying? it's honestly kind of a whole new experience for me. I'm trying to figure out what to talk about, you know? I don't really want to get political on you. Honestly, I don't even have like a good stance on that because I've not kept up with the news in the last couple of months, man. I have been like, I don't even know. I've just been kind of like doing my own thing for a bit. Maybe we stay away from that, but like, y'all got any games y'all excited about though? Like, I don't know. Any new games coming out? I know I saw like this game called La Chimera. It looked kind of interesting to me, anyways, because it kind of looked like a, I don't know, it kind of looked like Crisis a bit, with like a, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like Crisis and Doom, just because they had like fast-paced like gameplay, hordes of enemies, but it also had like this tech suit, give you like cloaking abilities, like super strength, all that shit. And also like just the whole look of the suit itself just made me think of like Crisis almost immediately. It's like there's no way this wasn't an influence, but I don't know, I'm interested in that. I was not interested in, and I know this is a whole game, but like Night Rain, I might end up playing that a bit. I might do recordings on that during the week. And to be honest, that might not be even like a solo like session. I might have like friends in the party while I'm playing it, just like fuck around. But try not to swear too much in this channel too, because I don't know, swearing's kind of a bad habit of mine. Picked that shit when I was little, and now it just kind of sticks. Ooh. No, thank you, sir. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. If I even end up sticking to this, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to. He is doing some. He did some crazy damage to me. All right. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. All right. You see that skill? Y'all see that skill? That's veteran. That's veteran shit there. Yeah, yeah. I don't stop for real. I don't stop, bro. Me and the paladin go hand in hand. We don't stop. We don't stop. All right. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I shouldn't be doing this. But I'm feeling cocky. I'm feeling cocky, and I want to get these guys out of the way. I'm out of it. Okay. All right. I might die from poisoning right now, actually. Yeah, I'm actually blocking a lot of it, but we're good, actually. We're good. 5% movement speed. That's not bad. That's not bad. See if we can get like a passive regen from bro over here. Nope. All right. I always forget what the NPCs look like, man. Bam! We'll get some boots. All right. I don't know why I got a cloak in here. All right. That's a saving grace right there. Always just break shit around. Break the environment. Break the environment. You know, you never know what you'll get. We're already to the second level. See, it's too easy, bro. It's too easy. I still think I missed some stuff, but overall, it's too easy. It's too easy. And this is usually like my first time playing through this. This is like the area that would kill me almost immediately the moment I stepped in. Which, be fair, I was like around that time I was like experimenting a lot, and I just ended up using like a two-handed axe, which great damage. Don't get me wrong, great damage. But you are a glass cannon in this game at the start. So like without the shield, you just take a lot of projectile damage. I mean an insane amount of projectile damage. And that shit adds up. Like you'd step in here and immediately get obliterated, bro. I'm talking like immediately chunking 100 HP. It was crazy. Like the moment I learned that shit, I was like, you know, I like double-handed weapons. Don't get me wrong, but the shield's coming back on. The shield is coming back on. We're not out here to get caught. Oh shit, we got Big Juice on. Y'all don't know about Big Juice. I hope y'all never learn about Big Juice. That's my homie right there, but I hope y'all never learn about Big Juice. That man is giving me hundreds of stories that I don't think I'll ever forget. Alright, we're good. See, this is where veteran work gets you, bro. You know, you just survive everything. Let's see what we get here. We should have a shotgun mace. Alright. See, We like it. We like it. We like enchanted weapons here. Let's see what we can actually get that damage in. Yep. Alright. I haven't even showed off the map. I actually don't even have my mini map up, which is crazy. I don't know why I don't have that up. Alright boys, we're turning that on. The mini map is I'm not gonna say it's a lifesaver, but it's, I don't know, I always like a mini map in my games, you know? Always love a good mini map. Oh yeah, these guys chunk, by the way. Yep. I got body blocked. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know, we're just here. We're here to we're here to level up. We're here to level up. That's all it is. Hopefully we can get bountiful equipment. Yeah, actually we're gonna set this general store up. General store is not bad. I mean, you don't normally get anything like great out of the general store, if I'm being dead. But you know, the possibility that you could pick up something nice is actually it's cool to see sometimes. Okay, so I got lay of hands. So this trick right here is actually a lifesaver, because you rarely end up needing potions when you have lay of hands on, because you, as long as you get like a decent build setup where you can produce or regenerate enough mana, I guess, you will never not have a way to heal. Like that, you will never not have a way to heal. You'll always be somewhat in good hands, you know. So if you ever get the chance to get lay of hands, just pick it up. Just pick it up. Just like put that junk on, because it's good. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good healing. It's good healing. Good feels, good healing. We're gonna just sell everything that we get at the start, because it's none of it's really needed per se. I kind of tempted to get the switch the mace out for the axe, but yeah, we don't really need it. We don't really need it. We'll be patient for now. We'll be patient for now. We're gonna go back in. You know, y'all see my little drip? Y'all see my little drippy, bro? See, this game actually just like, it does have like some cosmetic progression. So like your looks change over time, like the high rarity it is, and like not even just like high rarity. Some items are just like instinctively different, innately different. So sorry, you gotta get that vocab in there. But some of the items are just gonna be innately different, and obviously for like different classes, you got items that are specifically tailored for mages, and then you have ones like warrior and paladin are gonna have very similar kits, because I mean, at the end of the day, they're both just like melee based characters. Melee based characters that just need as much armor as possible, because they kind of excel on getting close and personal, so you need a lot of damage reduction. But with mages, honestly, with mages, the way I build them, because like I said earlier, I'm not really into long range. I like to get up close, so normally I still got a melee weapon on when I'm playing mage, or when I'm playing sorcerer or wizard or something. Y'all will see that later on if I end up doing like a second recording of this. I don't know if I will. We'll see. I might just end up playing it by myself for a bit and then come back a little higher level, just so y'all can see what like I don't know, a good run looks like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to see me fail. Y'all want to see me succeed. So like, maybe later on I might just like do some like passive grinding on my own. We say passive. Nah, I'm gonna crank in like some serious hours and then probably come back like level 30 or something. But I don't know. I think it's a lot more fun to see like the later game builds and like the start of the game, because the start of the game is kind of rough. It kind of is rough. I'm gonna be real with you, because you don't know all the shortcuts. You don't have like busted weapons that can do this shit easy. Like these guys are gonna be tanking for a minute, because like it's a roguelike, don't get me wrong, but it also has like an RPG type setting. So we'll say like these guys are like, I don't know, level 5 or something at the start, so they do a decent amount of damage to like a starting player. So you kind of need to build up gear so that you can just like, I don't know, we'll say like level 5, level 8 gear or something, that allows you to just kind of like tank through these guys and just like one tap them. Because there is a point where you just run through here one tapping them, and it's not even like level 20, it's not even level 15. When you hit like level 10, and honestly you're running through these guys. It's like this right here. Honestly, this hurts my soul because at one point I really was just like running through here in like 2 minutes. Which, oh, moves all buffs and afflictions. You also gain immunity to all debuffs for a short period. That looks new, actually. It's cleansing touch one. I think they just changed the text color of it because I think that was still here. That's actually kind of clean though. That's kind of clean. All right, you know, we'll put that on. Debuffs go kind of crazy in this game. I'll put it on. I'll put it on. Let me see. Yeah, LB. All right. Oh yeah, this dude gives you debuffs, so you can get like increased health regeneration, increased mana regeneration, item pickups, like chance to pick up more than one thing. Yeah, that was a misclick. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So traveling cook gave you certain sweet pancakes. So you can open your inventory, go over to info, stats. I think it's effects actually. And sweet pancakes, you get 5% movement speed, 20% experience gain. Boom. So now we just leveling up faster, which is nice actually. It's nice. Little foods that you get at the start, because I know I haven't said anything about that. I just kind of selected at the start. Those are also like, they're the same buffs you can get from him, but you can just have like, you can just start off with them, I guess, we'll say that. So like right now I got like 0.5% health regeneration, so I'm getting like 0.5 health for every like second or so, which is why I was like backing away from the enemies earlier, because like I know I'll get back up. I know I'll like level up or heal up slowly. Ooh, gotta take our time here. Let's see here. What we got going on here? Nine resistance. Say less. Put that shit on me, bro. All right. These boars never were that tanky. I'm not gonna lie. And they get bigger, I think, if I'm correct. I think they get bigger later on in the game. I know the wolves do. They get bigger variants. Which, like, I don't know. By the time you're like, when you're at that point in the game where they get bigger, they kind of chumps at that point. Like, they're beefier, yeah, a little more health, a little more damage, but like, you know, once I'm at that point, who's gonna stop me, you know? Like, who's gonna stop me for real? Like, so of course I'm curb stomping this wolf, bro. Like, I'm curb stomping all of them. Once I get up to like that 5th stage or 4th stage, I'm stomping everything, bro. I kind of hope they actually do end up adding like, I don't know, DLC to this game. I know they've been adding like new items and they've been making like reworks and all that, which I need to keep up to date with those, because like, this game right here it's not a super unique game, but it's a lot of fun, and I kind of want to play more of it when I end up maxing out all the level or all the different characters. I just want new stages to get busted, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe even new classes, because I mean, you know, a werewolf would be nice, you know? A werewolf would be nice. God, I'm stuttering like crazy. I am stuttering like crazy. Y'all can tell I don't talk too often, bro. Like, when I'm in school, I keep my mouth shut. I am in class. I get there, I do my work, and I'm out. Like, very, very little that I actually, like, want to sit down and talk with people for real, bro. Like, I get in there, I just want to shut in. I want to shut my eyes, bro. Go to sleep. Well, after class anyways. Some days I just be in class just dozing off. Which is wild, because it's college, it's not high school. So maybe y'all gonna see me on the streets some years out. See me, I even do like video recordings, I guess. Y'all probably ain't gonna see my face, bro. I'm gonna lie, my face ugly, bro. Y'all don't want to see it. Y'all don't want to see my disheveled face, bro. See, we might try to If I die in this section again, I might just like blitz through this area. Like I genuinely, y'all ain't even gonna hear this. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I guess this is for myself mostly. I'm gonna just like, I'm probably gonna skip this section if I die here. I'm gonna just skip the next playthrough and just like start off at the end of this level. Cause this section right here kind of pisses me off a lot. That's only if I die. If not, then y'all are hearing everything I say. In which, in that case, I sound crazy. I sound crazy. I sound koopy. I sound koopy, bro. And I get it. I'm honestly cooking a minute. Yeah, no mana. No mana. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Alright. Free refill. These guys actually proc bleed on you if they hit you head on. Like the guys that do the little dash. Which, by the way, that little dash, I think you unlock later on well, you know, let me not spoil nothing. But some of the abilities you see in game are things you'll actually be able to do yourself. Like, you'll see that later on. Like, there's some sorcerers that do like a little ritual in front of you, and it does like crazy damage if you stay in it. You unlock that ability. Which I actually do kind of like about this game is they hint at certain things you'll be able to do, like on different classes, of course. But I think that's pretty neat, honestly. Like some attacks be like just cool looking, you know. Like some things you just see it's like straight out of an anime, and you're like, I want to do that. And like some games never let you do that, and I hate that. Like, man, you think I got a mech and I don't? Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like I'm seeing them hop in this mech, bro. Just let me do that. Let me do that. In Titanfall, bro. Yeah, you're probably gonna hear a lot of games I used to like to play. I'm not gonna play that on here. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna play Titanfall 2 on here. But they used to have like I think they were called Reapers, which are like smaller Titans. They're like smaller, more agile Titans, like maybe half the size of a normal Titan. And they would just like, it wouldn't really wreck your per se. They were just cool to see on the field though. They'd like run up and box. And I thought that shit was crazy. And I thought it would have been cool if there's like maybe a class or something that could like access that. Or maybe they had them laying around the map, kind of like, you know, vehicles in Halo or something. Like, you know, like they had the warthogs, they had the mantises, which, now that I think about it, I don't think they've brought back the mantis, but that's so important. I'm just saying, like, I think it would have been cool if they allowed you to use like a Reaper yourself in some sort of way. Which, let me break from that. So what I just did, the little Thunderbird here, so he's like a, how do you say this? You know, like with your credit card, you know, you get that you get like that 2% cash back whenever you make a purchase. So brother there, without making a purchase, of course, the brother there allows you to take like a percentage of your cash. Actually, I think it's all of your current money, and bring it back to the base. Because there's a couple of mechanics that I haven't really explained. Which, I mean, if you guys end up playing the game yourself, you'll know about it because it's actually pretty painful. But like, 50% of the money you gain in your runs goes towards reviving you when you die. Because this has like a sort of D&D inspired like world. Whenever you die, like in like D&D or like, I don't know, like a fantasy world, usually there's like a clerk that can revive you. And in this case, that clerk is a ass and he takes 50% of your earnings. And you can decrease that later on, but like if you want to bypass that, Thunderbirds, baby, them motherfuckers are so helpful. Which, I'm sorry about the swearing. I really will stop. I'm gonna chill out with that. But the Thunderbirds, super helpful. I can't tell you how many times I brought it back, like 40,000 gold coins untouched to bring it to my savings. It was an amazing feeling. I looked back in my wallet, I was like, yo, we earned it. And that was like a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? A beautiful feeling. Like any day, like if y'all ever like worked a job, I don't know if all y'all have. I really hope all y'all have, because that's an experience right there. especially your coworkers. But you ever worked a job for like I don't know, say like you're working bi-weekly and you work like 50 straight hours and you get that fat paycheck, bro, and you learn that like a percentage of it was taken from you, like, man, that shit stinks. Cause you're like, I don't know about anybody else, but like when I first got my job, bro, which I'm not gonna tell you where I work because that's kind of weird, but when I first got my job, I was calculating them paychecks, bro. And the first couple of times I got paid, I didn't even account for like how much would be cut, and man, did that stink. I was like, I'm missing like at least $80, which I know it's like $80 to you guys isn't that much, but to me it's a lot. To me it's a lot because I got video games as a hobby, bro. It's expensive. So $80 is like maybe 2 other games I could have purchased, or well, that's one way to look at it. 2 other, maybe 3 meals I could have purchased. Like that's all I'm saying. Like that's money I could have used. But, I don't know. Y'all, I hope y'all look at it like that, honestly, and just be like, oh, I lost money. Don't ever look at it like that. Don't ever look at it like that. It's like, oh, it's just a little money. Money in any amount adds up to something. That's all you need to learn. All you need to worry about is like if they're saying, oh, you get paid like $8 an hour to work this job. That's pretty shitty. Don't get me wrong. That's a horrible amount to be getting paid, especially if you're doing like some menial labor. That's a horrible amount to get paid. Like $12 an hour, I'm pretty sure is the average of most states over in America, which is still pretty nice. It's low, but it's a nice price. But no matter the amount, what I'm trying to say is, just be proud to be getting paid something, all right, and hold on to what you're getting paid to. Because like eventually it might start off as a small amount, but you hold on to that. Eventually you have something, you get a little something you put into savings. You can like reward you, so maybe both, you just gotta like figure out how to like split that money up, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody should like learn how to like sort of, I don't want to say this, manage their money, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to manage your money. Because it's like not money, it's meant to be spent. Don't get me wrong, it's meant to be spent, but it's meant to be spent on things you need, alright? Which changes during the time, right? Sometimes you just need to chill out and play some video games, and I completely understand that. But like, make sure that when you're making that purchase, that you know nothing else is conflicting with it. It's like, I got bills, I got car insurance that needs to be paid. Oh, don't ever get cocky like that. Don't ever get cocky like that. I let them jump me. But make sure when you're making purchases, especially big purchases, that you're not conflicting with anything else that month. Or maybe, you won't need that later on. Always consider whether you need something later on. That's key advice right there. Always make sure you don't, like, before you make a purchase, just account for other things. Because honestly, so much happens in just 1 week. It's crazy. Like 1 minute you'll be splurging, just rewarding yourself for the week, just making it through, and the next you're getting your ass kicked. All right, like I'm gonna just go straight into it. The next you're getting your ass kicked. Like all of a sudden you got like a $500 bill you gotta pay for whatever reason. Maybe somebody scratched your car. Maybe you scratched somebody else's car, and now that paycheck's coming out of your insurance or whatever, and now it's like raised up. Just like account for that. I'm not saying that keep a pessimistic mindset. No. You don't have to be negative. Just make sure you're considering possibilities. And that goes for everything, but like especially money. Because nobody likes to be broke. No one likes to be broke, alright? Like never just be like happy-go-lucky, like, oh, things will work out. No. Things work out when you want them to work out. That's truth right there. That's truth. That's on baby. That's on baby G's. I don't even know why I'm not over here preaching to the choir, but like I'm just saying, for people that maybe just like feel like they never have any money for something, just like you know, I've been through situations like that where I didn't have money for anything. Thank God I have, like, I still live with family. I still live with my mother and my older brother. So like, we share a car. So like, at least he can help me out paying for stuff a little low on cash. So honestly, it's nice to have people to look forward to like, you know, to help you. So I mean, if you ain't got family that can help or aren't in like a situation too, I get that too. Which in that case is like, you really need to have like that mindset. Like you need to be accounting for these things, you know. You need to be on top game, bro. Keep on top game. Have your money up, not your funny up. You know what I'm saying? Please kill me. No, I've been thinking about actually getting back into, like, I say getting back into. There's a time during, like, we're not gonna say that word. There's a time during like 2020 where I was actually getting a little bit into like investments and like savings and all that. And, like, during my senior year too, I was trying to get like mad into that. Which I haven't put up too much money into savings. I put up just a little bit, but I might try to get more experience into that. So maybe I could have like something to preach out to y'all while I'm doing these videos. Maybe I might just like get like a cutout to like explain how certain things work mid like video. I think that would be kind of fun. But I don't know, for y'all anyways. For y'all and for me, honestly. Because like, what helps me out helps y'all out. You know what I'm saying? What helps y'all out helps me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm saying that a lot. I'm saying that a lot, but you know, y'all get it though. Y'all get it though. Like sometimes, you know, you be in say if you got like a group of friends, and like somebody in there is like, maybe you think he's a know-it-all, or maybe you just think he's helpful, but that dude that's going out of his way to learn all these different things and tell out to y'all, just know he's doing it because one, he's trying to motivate himself, but he also wants to motivate y'all. And I insist that every person has friends like that, or at least one friend. Try to match that energy. Match that energy. All right, because you all will be better for it, bro. Y'all move on to like some crazy places if you can match that energy. And I mean that. Like, just go out of your way to just like learn new things and share it with your friends, because you never know, maybe they're also feeling a certain way but just don't know how to start off, you know. So just like match that energy, share things with each other, you know. Try to build each other up. Feel like I'm really like, I don't know, I don't want to say socially motivated, because I'm not an extrovert per se. If people walk up to me, especially women, in like large crowds, I freak out. I panic. I go into shutdown mode. Maybe I stare at people. I might stare a little too much, but I shut down. But when it comes to my friend group, bro, I love the niggas, bro. I love the niggas. Like, I want the best for them. I know they want the best for me, and that's kind of where that mindset's coming from. So like, just you know, go out of your way to try to just like build each other up. Don't break each other down, all right? Although, I mean, sometimes y'all smack talk each other. I completely get that, because that shit is fun, and I know apparently there's studies out there that say it's healthy. I don't know how healthy that is, because some people you be bullying more than others, you know what I'm saying? Like that man will literally become like the enemy of the group. Like, I don't know. Like, bro be walking in there like Sukuna, everybody's on heat immediately, bro. Everybody's on full alert. It's like, get your stinky ass out of here. Yo, big back ass. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Just like, meet energy, bro. That's all I'm saying. Meet that energy. If you are feeling if you're like looking at somebody a negative way because you feel like they're moving past you, don't get jealous. No, avoid the jealousy. Match it. Even if that's, honestly, you know what? Let me scratch that actually. Get jealous. Get competitive, bro. And start matching that energy. That's what improves you, bro. That competitive nature. Just like, get angry about it, bro. It's like, man, nigga, how dare you know more than me, bro? Watch this. I'll come back in a week and I'll tell you a load of dolphin facts. Although, I mean, we ain't really talking about dolphin facts, but I don't know. That's what came out. It's just like get competitive, just max that energy, bro. That's one of the best things you can do, especially around friends. I feel like especially with friends, you need to be competitive with them, max that energy. Not in everything, but like, you know, when it comes to like growing as a person, you need to match that energy. You think they getting out a lot, and you feel like you're questioning why you're not getting out a lot. Just like, I don't know, try to find ways where you're comfortable getting out of the house and hanging with people, you know? Or maybe you just try to find things you could do outside of the house. You know, like come back with stories to tell, you know what I'm saying? Just like, try to find ways to like, sort of match it. Cause then it's like, then, you know, not only are y'all friends, but in a way, y'all kind of like rivals now. And there's nothing better than having a rival to keep you going. We're gonna stop you for a second. Conviction, shield of faith. 1. While you have more than half of your maximum mana left, you're block damage for a cost of mana. You block damage. I'm not gonna lie, I felt 3rd grade, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I couldn't read. My eyes were looking 2 different directions, bro. I could not read. I was a fool. Conviction, shield of faith, level 1. While you have more than half of your maximum mana left, you block damage for a cost of mana. I've always felt kind of weird about that one. It's really good damage reduction though. But I don't like losing my mana very quickly. So we'll look at Armored Knight, Armor of Wrath. You gain a chance to strike a random nearby enemy with a bolt of lightning. We did read that earlier. We're gonna go with Shield of Conviction. I'll take damage reduction over, like, I don't know, overall damage any day of the week. Because the tankier you can be, the better. Plus, you do get mana back, which I don't even know why I didn't say that. You do get mana back on Paladin specifically for meleeing people. So like, it kind of works out. Especially if you get items that increase your mana regen, it works out. I should have said that, because otherwise that probably seemed really repulsive to people. It's like, why would you want to get rid of your mana when getting hit? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. You know, I completely understand, but Paladin, that is a go-to. Although sometimes it really screws you over. I'm gonna be real. There's been times where I was like spamming abilities and did not have enough energy because I was getting clobbered while spamming abilities. Did not have enough energy to do anything else after that. Like, when you go for builds with like Shield of Conviction, I try to lean more towards like the melee crit side of things and less like ability spam, because man, you are cooked. You are cooked when you find yourself in situations like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually about to step away for a minute. Because it is Sunday. And I have school tomorrow, so I need to get laundry done. So I'll be right. All right, I'm back. All right, editor Nikki, click the recording back on. I don't know how much I'm actually gonna like. I'm gonna give a little like lore drops every once in a while. I don't know, just to keep story time up, because story time is kind of fun to me. But I don't know, maybe other times, I don't know. This isn't my first recording. There's maybe other ones I might drop later on. They're gonna be really old though. I've been postponing doing actual like videos for a long ass time now, so I'm probably just gonna like dump everything, man. Like, whew. I'm just gonna like over some weeks start just compiling them up and uploading them and just seeing where they go. Cause I don't know. Sometimes I've had like really good sessions, even though, I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's like actually it's just like one game that I recorded that y'all probably aren't gonna see a lot of, and that's Brawlhalla. Just because, I don't know. You know how people say they got like demons in them, bro? Like, I got into that game, and realistically, I started off ranked maybe 5 years ago, and I wasn't a consistent player until maybe a year ago, where I started like really playing. Or what? No. Let's not say that. I wasn't a consistent player until like maybe like 2020. So yeah, that matches up. That matches up. Never mind. Let me correct myself. Over 2020, I was crazy. I was going crazy, and we were rank grinding, me and my homies. And then, in between that time and now, I wasn't like a super consistent player to like maybe 2024. And then I started hitting that junk up again and started going crazy. Like I went through gold and plat and blasted that shit. Sorry about that. I got a washing machine in the background and I'm washing clothes. Detergent just fell. Shit, scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, where was I? Yeah, I grinded up through like gold to plat to like sort of like mid plat. To be honest, my movement was through the roof. Like I've never felt so good in a fighting game in my life. But I've also never been so aggressive. Like holy, like I've never like if you ever like see animes where people getting like death stares, I'd be playing with the homies, bro, and I would be dead silent cooking their asses, bro. Like I would just be wailing on them, bro. Like like the homie, you know, everybody got the homie that's like just like devoted all their time into like getting good in the game. I had that nigga scared. Like me and him, we were on par, bro. Like some weeks I'd be doing crazy shit, some weeks he'd be doing crazy shit. Like we would be on the top. And I mean, it would be insane, bro. Like I'd have this nigga sometimes. Like he'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? How are you doing these things?" And once again, I'll stop trying to swear. But how are you doing these things? Like I'd have that bro. So I don't know. That aspect was fun. But like, I don't know, like I had like some crazy mindset shifts, bro. And to that I had to stop. Cause I started looking at things crazy, man. It was, I don't know. Maybe I might get back into it. Y'all don't know. Y'all might see me play a little bit of that. Y'all might see more Destiny, if anything. To be honest, because I don't know. I want to get back into Destiny. I've been having a rough go at it. Because, I don't know. They disappoint me a lot. Bungie disappoints me a lot. And I was like a early Bungie fan, but I don't know. They've been kind of weird.